Right guys, we're going to start this video here with it, Tutcom, and the reason why we're here meeting June and we're meeting somebody else because we're going to go buy some bed sheets for the hotel. So yeah, this is the place here for bed sheets. Wow, how did they find that? Thailand Hotel Supplies. So it's not actually in Tutcom, it's outside. So yeah, I know because June's bike's there. So yeah, let's go and have a look. They're not cheap because they're sort of washed a lot, so they have to be good quality. So this is, if you ever get an hotel, not advisable, this is the place where you want to be for bed sheeting. Right, so one of the problems we've had with the hotel is a Goda. And what I mean by that is, we didn't think it would go that well. I'll give you an example. On Saturday just gone, we had over 40 phone calls to book on Saturday, and there was about 15 people that walked in, but we were already sold out. So we could have sold that hotel out a couple of times easily over last weekend. The problem is, when we first took over it, we knew we had about 15 rooms that were kind of acceptable. But the previous, they were selling them out. And you know, you've got broken TVs, you've got no safe in there. So we've just bought a few safes. We'll get a few each week now. I think we've got half the hotel covered now, and the rest, you know, in the next 2 weeks it'll be complete. We said 600 baht a night, that's what we want. But Goda was selling them at 300 baht a night, and I wonder why we were packed. No wonder. The bed sheeting has gone back. We'll have to do another load of them at another point, but we've got plenty for the moment. But what we've done is we've come back along Soi Baukhao, and we're at this sort of Tutcom end where Dan's pointing the camera now. This is going down towards Action Street. Action Street will be on the right. You remember Action Street? That went in COVID. But this place here called Emperor, you know what? I never knew this was here. I think it was like a big failure, and this wasn't a victim of COVID. This went long before COVID. But I didn't realise, this morning it came up on my Facebook and it said there was 47 bars for sale, and I thought, 47 bars, that's a lot. And actually there is here, hidden. If you guys remember this, let us know in the comments. Let's go and have a walk around and have a look at it. I don't think they're expensive, it's sort of not for me. Well guys, look at this. You know, it's strange, like I say, I never even thought this was here, and it's actually a pretty big complex. It would need some money spending on it. You've got 1, 2, maybe 3 levels, definitely 2 levels, but there's some up on the roof as well. But apparently there is 47 bars here. I believe they're going for around about 18,000 baht a month in rent money. This place does need some money spending on it, to be fair. But the right person, not for me, by the way, not for me. But yeah, here on Soi Baukhao, this beer bar complex called Emperor. Honey bar beer. Beer bar complex. Crikey, you'd need a lot of women in here, wouldn't you? But yeah, look at it. Look at all this up here. Peter Pan bar. Who wants to grow hold? Still got 5 baht for a pee. That's probably the cheapest in town, but we're not open yet. Now, to be fair, it's okay. It's filthy dirty. It's dusty, but it's in quite good condition. Just needs a bit of a paint job, I suppose, and a good clean down. There's no ball I can break this time. So, and as we get around the corner, as we're coming up here, we're trying to sneak in, and the lady shouts, "I know you, YouTube." I'm pretty sure it's called Emperor. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I will put a screenshot over of what I saw today on Facebook. Now we've got some big news for you. So let's go to the next place. This is the big news. I'm standing inside the Warehouse nightclub on Soi Baukhao, and it has been sold, believe it or not. Yes, first of all, let me just say, the guys who took this on, I thought they did a fantastic job, and they had an absolutely brilliant idea. Unfortunately, they got hit by not just lockdowns, it was the times, you know, the closing earlies, and they hardly could ever get going. I think, you know, this area with nightclubs, it's a tough one because Walker Street has that special entertainment license, which allows them to stay open until 6 AM, and that is the only entertainment zone with that 6 AM license. So as you can see now, it is literally being gutted out. I did know this was happening last week, but I couldn't say. But it has already been sold now. somebody's just messaged me, because I don't exactly know what it's going to happen yet, but what I was told, that they're going to open it up at the front. So it's going to go back towards what it was. So it's going to be open. And now somebody else has just messaged me who knows the builders, and he said that it's going to be called Love Music Bar. So I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's going to be live entertainment? I don't know. Are they going to split it into various bars? I don't know. We've just asked one of the builders when it's going to be open, and he says after next week. So I'm presuming they're not going to do an absolute great deal on it. I mean, come on, look at the lighting and that they've got in here. The sound system, everything is already here. It is literally brand new. So as regards to the kind of music, which is my style of music, it just shows that also there's probably not enough people in Pattaya. It's completely different than, say, in Europe, the music scene. So you always have to get that in your head when you're thinking about doing a business here. But, you know, it's very sad that it's gone. And I wish them lads behind the warehouse all the best of luck. We did come here one night, and they did look after us. So it's a real damn shame. But it's an absolutely brilliant location. LK Metro entrance just there. I think, I know it's a Thai lady that's taken over it, and I think they'll do quite well opening it up as some live music bar. But don't quote me on the live music thing. It's just what I've heard. So the warehouse now becomes Love Music, sadly. Right, now let's go and give you an update on the latest bar, and I'll give you the name of it, the new name. Eddie, right guys, just before, I just had a message, because it's still unsure what is going on here yet. It's not going to be called Love Music Bar, but it's going to be a music bar. So I think it's the pattern of Soi Baukhao, which seems to be live music. You've got Mayfair's across the road there, which does very well, owned by Ludo. There's plenty. There's the Rock Factory. There's the one on the corner here. There's loads. So this is going to be apparently a big live music bar. Nobody knows exactly who it is yet. I've got an idea, but I can't say. So what's a real shame though is all this equipment. There's a lot of money being spent in here. So anyway, back to where I said we're going to go. Let's go and check on the new bar and the new name. Right guys, we're going to give you a quick update here on Soi 7. I'll reveal the name now at the first bar. It's called Lupa, L-U-P-A. You see the logo coming up now. I'll let you know why it's called that, but you can have a Google of it, and it's interesting. Right, it doesn't seem like there's much being done. There is. They're obviously working away hard, but obviously they're ripping everything out. Tiles are almost down. Let's go have a look. And you can't really see the colour of them because there's just mud and filth everywhere, and the tiles are quite dirty. They are like a blue, yellow or a goldy colour. So, and the walls are bricked up, they're plastered up now. And then if we come over here, this bit here is where the bar will go. I think sometime later on this week they'll start building the bar. Got a bit of an area at the back for stock, for putting stock in. And then over here, we can't really get too far here because they've just laid the tiles. Can only go up to this point. This is a bit of the VIP room at the back end here. You can see the seats have gone in. Somebody will come along and upholster these when it's near done. So that's quite a big. That's a bar in itself. That whole area there. I think just on this side here, there should be like a stage area here. We've got a stage area coming there, so a bit of a VIP spot. And I did forget about one other thing as well, what we're going to have to do, which is the toilets. Because with this one, the toilets are upstairs, and I forgot all about that. So we're going to have to do some there, probably paint it or something. The toilets are okay, but they are going to need new urinals and toilets. They're a bit outdated. But you can see the size of the space. Now, if you go to a wider angle, Dan, see the size of it, and as I keep saying, I'm going to try and keep these ceilings as high as I can. I think they might have come down 6 inches just so they can get cabling behind. But yeah, it's looking a lot different than what it was 3 weeks ago. It is actually 3 weeks today when they started it. I said it'd be ready in 4 weeks, not a chance. when I was pretty much spot on with the other balls of getting them estimated right. I was only like a week behind. But with this one, I think I'm 2 or 3 weeks behind because I didn't realise how big it was. The other one next door, I think they stopped working on that one now. We concentrate on this so we can get this one open. So here you go, guys. Lupa. When's it going to be ready? When's it going to be open? It's going to be sometime in July. Maybe, hopefully the first or second week in July. Pretty sure it should be ready by then. I was just looking at this drainage here. That'll have to be fixed. Right, guys, so that's it. Bit of an interesting video. Real sad that the warehouse is gone. I'm told I'm not guaranteeing that it is, but I'm told that it will be a live music venue but it's going to be open probably in a couple of weeks' time. Shame about all that equipment, all that lighting, which is obviously a big amount of money spent on that. The hotel's now sorted. Well, not completely. No way, no way. But yeah, you know, we've got enough bed sheets in there now. Half the safes are filled in, but we'll have more next week. So in the next month we'll be full up with safes. We do have safe in the reception, by the way. We've always said that you've got a safe in the reception, but we're putting them in the rooms, so that will be sorted within a month. But most people who come now will have a safe in the room. Yeah, so that's that done. This is going to be probably, I did say first week, didn't I? Second week in July. By the time this is ready. So that is it, guys, for this. No food in this one. No food. We'll save that for the next one. This week we're going to Bangkok on Thursday for the Tyson Fury. So if you haven't got your ticket yet for that, I'll leave a link in the description. I'm going. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. I'm not sure if even Dan's got a ticket yet, but we're going to go for the night anyway. So if you're in Bangkok, I'll see you in Bangkok on Thursday night. But we'll have another video up before then anyway. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this one. See you on the next one.